What kind of man braves persecution, suffers humiliation, endures political prison for 6.5 years? And returns to his people like a conquering hero. A man of destiny, no less. Joseph Ejército Estrada was marked by fate to be the essential man of the masses. From quiet boyhood to shining movie career, to his rise as a public servant, he chose to be a champion of the poor, a beacon of hope to the oppressed, a rallying focus for the less privileged. As actor and producer, his prowess won him the top award 5 times, each in both fields of endeavor, elevating him to the Hall of Fame. The same people who loved him on the silver screen later made him mayor of San Juan, losing in the counting, but winning in the protest. When he assumed office, he kept his promise to serve well and keep the family name unblemished. Over 3 years, he turned San Juan into one of the premier municipalities of Metro Manila. Instituting order and discipline among the police, curbing criminality, setting up foundations for the needy, especially the indigent youth. Town income increased. In recognition of his distinguished service, his beloved constituents re-elected him to office 4 times over a course of 17 years. He was cited as the outstanding mayor of Metro Manila and was also given the coveted JC's 10 Outstanding Young Men Award for public service. Fate decreed a defining point in his career as a public servant when Ferdinand Marcos was deposed and all government heads elected during his regime were replaced. His ouster as mayor, despite the overwhelming clamor and support of his constituents, only proved to him that under a system run by the elite, the masses remain voiceless. The awakening inspired him to widen his world of public service. Thus he ran for the Senate and won as one of only 2 victorious oppositionists. His tenure in the upper chamber, mostly characterized by pro-poor legislation that sought to nurture and strengthen vital yet under-supported sectors, earned him a citation as one of the country's 3 outstanding senators. Destiny next had him winning the vice presidency in spectacular fashion, garnering more votes than the president-elect himself. Within a year as vice president, he was named Man of the Year. Justice, economy, environment, and peace for the masses ever in mind, he served as concurrent head of the Presidential Anti-Crime Commission, or PACC, and immediately dismantled the structure of patronage and corruption in the law enforcement system. He went after scalawag policemen whom he called hoodlums in uniform. Corrupt judges he denounced as hoodlums in robes. He broke the backbone of big drug syndicates and kidnap-for-ransom gangs. Various entrenched sectors of society took note of and felt threatened by his aggressive vision for the poor, and early in his public service career began mounting a ruthless hate and smear campaign against him. But the masses identified with him were not to be denied. They wanted a man of their own in the highest post in the land, and they voted him there. With a landslide win unparalleled in Philippine electoral history. Actively, he pursued now as president his 3 favored priorities: growth with equity, grassroots empowerment, and good governance. Right away, he eliminated all sovereign and government guarantees favored by administrations before and later after him. Ordered the probe of suspicious government projects before his time. Fired corrupt officials in the military and police. Crushed the MILF against ceasefire overtures by some powerful sectors. Opposed moves to hike utility rates, and took pride in his cabinet whose members were never involved in any scandal or anomaly. As he pursued his presidency, his blueprint for progress centered around the masses he loves became more clearly defined as his prescriptions for national growth. Food security, creation of a Filipino dairy industry, pursuing a massive housing program, removal of patents to reduce cost of medicines, emphasis on education for indigent youth, promotion of transparency in governance, controlling unmitigated price hikes, zero sovereign guarantees, ensuring peace and order for progress, obliterating criminal syndicates, adopting a mailed fist policy against rebels,